the head off. But it, like I said, it does.
Man down.
What's going on, guys?
Bearded Brix.
Back with a belated review video. Cause
Yeah, it's been a little while.
we've been slacking.
Well, that and Christmas.
And
Speaking of Christmas, oh shit!
you about lost it right there.
There we go. Yeah, you got him. You got him a little. You threw him out really fast there.
Well, he didn't have his jet brake on.
Oh,
Do they have jet brakes?
I don't know.
Something that big needs to.
Need something.
It needs the what are they called on airplanes where they come up?
Air brake. Yeah,
I said jet brake. That's close enough.
close enough. I'll give it to
Jets have them.
you. Yeah, because they use air. You know, they fly through the air, so they need air brake.
But they're a jet, so it needs a jet brake.
Can't stop a jet. You got to choke it.
This is set 75288,
It is 1,267 pieces.
and it is the newest rendition of the AT-AT.
Right. 5.
Uh,
It's the
5.
5th one.
It's number. It's Mark 5.
Yeah. It gets a little better each time.
They still need to do it bigger.
Oh, I want a UCS one so bad.
Yes, we need
like this tall, something like that. You know.
You know what would suck though?
What?
How flimsy those legs would be. They would have to beef these legs because right now it's kind of like a chicken walker. You got a big up top and a little wobbly.
It's a little wobbly. I mean, it's pretty like.
It's pretty sturdy.
It's sturdy but wobbly at the same time.
And even when it leans, it like holds itself up.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Do a little flashy, you know.
Yeah, you can pee on something.
But yeah, I mean the head moves, but that's its own thing. But it is very top heavy. But it looks really good.
This one has a little bit different additives. One of it is they added a gear inside where you can actually lift this up and control
Luke's
the
grappling gun.
Luke's grappling gun. And it has a flap you can flap down and throw the thermal detonator in.
You know, just toss it up in there.
Man, you can't be blowing up these things.
I know they're work.
It's not even that, man. They didn't do anything wrong.
Well, you know, AT-AT lives matter.
Hashtag.
Yeah, that matters. One thing I'm not too crazy about on the outside design of it is the pegs that you can actually see about right in here. You can see the colors, and
Yeah.
I just
If you read, they say that they left them brown for the rust, which I could maybe believe if there was more brown somewhere on it, but it's not. It's in the exact same spot on all sides. And another thing is that the blue pegs are showing. If they would have just switched them to gray
gray or black, one of the two.
it would have cleared it up and they'd have never known.
Yeah. There's some also some Technic stuff showing up here, but there's no way to really hide this because you do have an opening cockpit.
But you could have used. They could have
They could
used
use
some different.
you
color.
know, different colors.
This one, the rear does open too, and it allows you to store the speeder bike it comes with. You can slide it up in here, jump out. That's a far jump on a speeder bike.
Yeah, but they hover, so
That's still you.
they did jump down a mountain.
You're gonna hit the ground.
They jumped down a mountain.
Your butt's gonna hurt.
You gotta make sure you throttle it. And you gotta ride it out. You know.
And on this, the sides do kind of pull out a little
Yep.
and then up.
And inside they made storage for
The coolest part about this whole set, accessory wise,
E-Web.
Gatling gun. They came a long way from Will Smith's Wild Wild West.
Yeah, it's true.
But overall, this thing stands pretty tall. It does look cool. They have, like I said, each time they make them, they do them a little bit different and a little bit better. It's just, I would like a UCS one.
Oh, yeah, a big one.
Big
A
one.
nice big one, yeah. There is room for 5 snow troopers inside of it.
And you can also fit 3 people in the cockpit.
Yes, which is really nice because it does come with 2 drivers and a general, and all 3 of those can fit inside. It's a little weird for 5 seats and 2 minifigs, but you know,
Well,
I know
also-
they're not going to give away. What would that be? 1, 2, 3, 8, 9 minifigs with a $150 set or $160 set.
Would you like driving an AT-AT with the general sitting behind you telling you how bad you're doing with every step?
That'd be nerve wracking. Would I like driving the AT-AT? Yes. With the general?
Ejectocito, cuz.
Yeah. just wouldn't want to, I don't want Chewie to come in and like smash my head in and. Oh, that's the wrong. That's a chicken walker. Never mind. I don't want Luke to be tripping me up with a little cable.
It is weird that he tripped one person up with a cable and then used another cable
to rappel up into one. Yeah.
Cable's got the.
Well.
How do you take down the Empire? Cables.
I mean, yeah. So, this thing is weird though. Like it will. Oh nope, it won't. It won't. We're getting a little too top heavy here.
Bend some more legs.
I say.
This thing's gonna break.
There we go. Like I mean, you can. It holds it pretty good.
And it does. If you do want to play the scene out from the movie, we did do it while we were building it. It will kind of lay just like it does in the movie.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't drop it because you're probably gonna snap head off. But it, like I said, it does.
Man down.
The first minifig I want to talk about is one of the AT-AT pilots. There is two of them, and the only difference between the two is the heads. But they do come highly detailed. They have their chest plates, they have printed legs, they have a printed back. They look really cool. The heads do have the Empire insignia on it, which I think is also really cool.
Mm-hmm. One thing that's weird about them is the helmets don't come down far enough in the back.
Yeah,
and you can kind of see the back of his head there.
If
they don't fully come down, and I don't know why. If they would have had two facial expressions on each head, you would see the back of it, which is a little strange. And up next is the snowtroopers that are the same. They've been the same for the past couple years now. They're identical except for the heads also. Their heads are also different. They got different printings for the face.
Just a little bit of different expression.
Yeah.
You can't have the same expression on everybody.
That's true.
Which I kind of like that, actually. I mean,
yeah.
Gives them all the little difference. You can name them now.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, I don't care too much for dual faces. Like, I'm not a big dual face guy. So.
I do if the faces mean something. Like, think about like the Harry Potter we got, where one of them is covered in like the dust from when he falls down.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That adds to a scene. But when you have a helmet on,
yeah,
it don't matter.
Yeah.
Next up is General Veers. He does look really cool and look really neat. They have not really changed much from the sets, other than his helmet is now dual molded, and he has a lot more detail.
Yeah.
You kind of need a general, I guess. The only thing I haven't understood about Star Wars is why every vehicle has a general. If it holds more than one person, it has a general.
Yeah, lots of generals. Gotta have it to save some time. Get some insurance. Up next and last is our fully inaccurate Luke.
The boy who saves the child.
Man, that's spoiler warning. But this Luke is dressed in an X-Wing pilot uniform, not a snowspeeder.
He's highly detailed for the wrong set.
It's exactly right. Like, I mean, it looks great, except for the helmet again in the back. You can see where it doesn't quite cover the face,
and this one,
you can see his chin strap.
Yeah, he is double-sided, so you can see this chin strap.
He does come with a blue lightsaber. It comes with a thermal detonator. He also comes with a third weapon, which is the grappling gun, which stays attached to the AT-AT. So
you got to tie a knot and leave it. You ain't taking it off all the time.
No, it'll retract into the AT-AT and stay hidden. Other than that, I mean, the Luke looks great, but it is kind of strange to have an X-Wing pilot Luke for a snowspeeder scene.
Maybe you make a Hoth 2.0 and he's the X-Wing to wrap the...
I mean, he does leave the battle in an X-Wing, so...
Did he change outfits?
He had to. Maybe. I don't know. I have to go back and look. Here inside, you can see the troop transport area. This is the side that's got two seats. You can see where the gun is mounted. Kind of takes up a little bit of space. And kind of peeking through back there, you can see the very front of the speeder bike. You spin it around. Don't look at his butt. That's where the speeder bike will open up and fall out. And possibly get some spinal injuries hitting the ground.
Your butt's going to hurt.
Yeah, you're going to feel it. And the other side is 3 more seats. If you have 3 more snowtroopers.
You got to buy 2 AT-ATs to fill it up and just put a pilot in the back. You got to have an extra pilot.
Yeah, well, what do you do with other AT-AT?
You lay it on the ground, destroyed?
Destroyed? Nah, that's a good idea. You need 3. So you have all snow speeders in the back. And inside the cockpit, you can see where it'll hold very tightly 3 minifigs.
You have to work out for you can't be a fat boy in there.
Yeah, there's no chunkiness inside that cockpit. The helmets are almost too big.
They got them mark size heads.
Yeah, they really do. So you can kind of see each helmet's resting on the side of.
Man, that turn, you turn and that thing. Your head's
I was about to say,
going
them things are not smooth. You gonna at least you got a helmet on. You're gonna bang your head against.
They got padding inside of them.
Yeah, I hope so. There are no stickers on this piece, so there's a couple computer pieces on the inside, but other than that, no stickers. For the last part of this playset, essentially, is Luke's grappling gun, which has a gear inside of it that's a little hidden. I think both of us are kind of. I wish they would have made it a way to play with it without popping the front panel up.
Yeah, I wish they could have hit it in the back right here somewhere to where it's just like a little like this.
Yeah.
This right here spins. Why couldn't that have been hooked to the gear to spin it up?
I mean, that's a small complaint. I like the fact that it's actually integrated into it, though.
Yeah.
And will fully retract and be hidden. So here's the completed set. All minifigs laid out.
It's
speeder bike and the gun laid out with it.
The gun still looks cool.
The gun is badass. So a couple things like the legs should come up higher, but for the pieces they used, I think it looks great. I really enjoy the gun.
I don't have a complaint about it.
When I built it, I was like, this is badass looking, and set it down and showed him, and he was like, that is cool.
AT-AT being one of my favorite vehicles, I think that they've done a really good job on this. I do wish it was bigger. I do wish... I hate the design of the legs. I have bought someone's mock of an AT-AT and put it together, and the way they did the legs were much more detailed, but they also hit everything on this. On this set, you can see every Technic piece that is used for the leg. You can see every Technic piece that's used for the neck, for the head. I wish they would have hit it a little more.
All right. The neck, this is probably one of my least favorites, is there's just a lot of open space up here.
They used 3 Technic steering wheels and just kind of ran some stuff through them and
said, here you go. Here's your where your neck bends. I do like the braces on the inside of the feet. Like, they look really good.
That was another thing though. The other set that I have, if they would have just put one more piece in this, you could have done that where it swivels and moves, because the other set does. When you move the foot, the hydraulic of it moves.
Right.
But it is, like I said, for the price point at $160.
Yeah, it's in 12, like normal Star Wars price of between 12 and 13 cents a piece.
It's not bad.
No, it's a detailed set, and it's a pretty cool play set. Like, it can hold a lot.
The only other thing that I think that, I guess that's a dislike about this, is if you buy a snowspeeder, the snowspeeder is going to be way over proportion to this. I wish they would have made a smaller snowspeeder for this.
I agree. Yeah, they should have. I kind of wish it would have come with a little mini snowspeeder to display with it, especially if you got a rope.
Yeah. I mean, all the snowspeeders, I don't know if you know this or not, all the Lego snowspeeders come with a rope on the back of them.
Go figure.
So
it's an iconic part of the movie. Like, that's the...
I mean, even if you would have made like a separate like snowspeeder that you could buy for this in this size, it would have been cooler. But this is our review on the AT-AT.
Right.
It was a fun build. It was cool. Comes with a lot of cool features.
Mm-hmm.
You should go out and buy it. You should buy all the AT-ATs. Just have an army of them.
There's an army of AT-ATs.
Yeah.
You want everybody to do a Hoth mock?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, everybody does.
Yeah, that's why we didn't.
We'll see y'all next time.
Thanks for watching.